On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. Is ready to kick it off and get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Red Raiders offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll
open runway ahead. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Memphis offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a great matchup we have of two highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These two running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
Second down coming up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the Tigers get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Tigers are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Power football with the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Tigers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. To the ground. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Now they'll run the draw. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Sampson. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point was good. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they closed the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He'll throw it. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to...
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that?
From the gun, running back on the move.
Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Lofts one high and deep. Pulls it in on the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They try to pop a run on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They move the tight end all over. They'll give it to the back. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. give to the running back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Time to take a shot. It's complete. A huge pickup. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they could not have finished with more style. An 86-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Sampson. Scrambling away. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's right on target. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. It's on target and complete. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Running back goes in motion. The aerial assault continues. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Using the quick game. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Back to throw, it's Sampson. Got it! They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've moved closer and still they need 2 yards. 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Memphis! It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away in this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up to add another.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away.
Texas Tech, 21. Memphis, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Set up for second and short after that completion. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Peters. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Wants to throw on second down. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Comes out throwing on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Off play action. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
Memphis, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on first down. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Sampson. They've got the screen set up. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 3rd and short now from their own 48.
Brings up third down.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stopped him short of the marker. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Coming after it. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. The play action fake. Puts him in the spin cycle. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Peters. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's got his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Warrior. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The give out of the gun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They want to run it left here. Just ran over it. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Now from inside the red zone. On target. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A third and long coming up here. To the air, it's Sampson. Going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Some misdirection with the counter. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Second down coming up.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. From deep in their own territory, he'll throw it quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Makes his connection. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He's got it on the right. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw at Sampson. Quick strike complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Memphis picking up the tempo.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lang. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Right back to him. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Swings it out to his running back. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it.
Second down.
Wants to fire on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Got rid of it just in time. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Swings it out to the flat. Shakes off a tackler. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. It's a reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Going up top on first down. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On second down, wants to throw it. Got his man down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Peters. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll go to the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. And you're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers are on the move. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it out fast. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Sampson. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. The give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Using the quick game. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They keep attacking through the air, extending the play. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good.
The kick is good. That makes the score. Texas Tech 35, Memphis 20.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Oh, he makes the catch. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. He wants to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Getting some heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Red Raiders! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UCF is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. To the air on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Memphis wants to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab at the 10. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The snap sets up to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense has got in there trying to pick up some yards. Past the 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Going the other way, and he takes it all the way back. Oh, what a way to finish the half, and what a disastrous way for this offense. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around, I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first two quarters of football in Memphis. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
The Red Raiders will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Leaves it with the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He makes the connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it in the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Third down coming.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Give to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Peters.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Quick strike complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. He wants to throw it again. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. The Red Raiders have moved it inside the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the beatdown has ensued.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. He'll start this drive firing. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Dropping back, it's Sampson. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line.
It's a draw. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man in the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking at a second and short now. Wide out in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Peters. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. Got enough space. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the stomping has commenced.
Number 13.
Man, he took off and went and got it. The quarterback made the read quickly. You could tell he wanted to take off with the football. And how dangerous is he that he just started chewing up yards and running away from the defense. Nice run by the quarterback.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
63. Memphis. 23.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Sampson. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with a sack. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
Memphis will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Got it in the middle. It's Royer. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run play action. Feeling some heat. Got it behind the line. It's Peters. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They want to just keep throwing it. Finds the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Royer. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. They go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Royer. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds and complete. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as he'll try to get the 3. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score. Texas Tech, 66. Memphis, 23.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Sampson. Trying to get to him. Looking to scramble. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Split-backs here. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Trying play action. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Sampson. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The AT unit on the field. Right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Sam Houston was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Huntsville over the years. It's a win, but it honestly lacked any real style points. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll keep it on the ground. Got room at the 35. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Hands it off. Turns it on at midfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Grabbed in the middle. It's Peters. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. trying to find his man on first down. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to throw, it's Sampson. Fires left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. They're going to throw it again. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Now the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Royer. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll run it again. Continuing to churn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They'll throw it on first down. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the route is on. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
80, Memphis, 30.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Wants to throw. It's Sampson. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
2nd down.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lang. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Memphis will be forced to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He leaves it with the back. At midfield, he's got room. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give from the gun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll leave it with him. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Looking to throw at Sampson. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball is dropped, incomplete, and that will do it for this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans. And anticipation has been high all week for this one. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Fires to the right. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
They go right back to it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So San Jose State's offense has the ball for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that, a cornerback, that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Works the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Shakes off the defender. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The inside handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll go with a direct snap. Finds a little space. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play. Moves the change for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Adams. They're trying to get to it. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. He caught it. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Looking to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's looking to throw. This time he's got it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Spartans are on the move. Power football with the run. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Holds and fires complete to the right. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Adams. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Spartans are threatening in the red zone. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. First and goal for the offense. Pushes for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when it gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to East Carolina. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll go right back to him. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. He's looking to throw. It's caught. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the 1st down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Makes the catch. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
That makes the score San Jose State 14, Wake Forest 3.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the air, it's Adams. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snags it down the right side. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Spartans look to do some damage in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're going to run it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Strong, firm tackle. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
It's now 2nd and goal.
They'll go to the ground. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The give to the tailback. Fakes his man out. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Flips it out to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fires to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Ramsey. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Coming after it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect.
That makes the score San Jose State 17, Wake Forest 13.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They'll crank up this drive with the pass, using the quick game.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Give him 114 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking for a man, it's Adams. He's right on target. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Quickly complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
The Spartans are threatening in the red zone. Running back goes in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Jolly. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. On the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, San Jose State. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
He just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to East Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. He'll do it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Quick release by the QB. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
And the Spartans are flying down the field. Going up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. The back goes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it? And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
San Jose State, 31. Wake Forest, 13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Finds his man in the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. To the ground to try to move the chains. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The give to the single back. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Demon Deacons trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Now they're going to throw it. He caught it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd and goal for the offense. Barrels ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this? And it's caught! Touchdown, Wake!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's perfect. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Adams. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
And that's another.
Use the play fake, now to throw. On target to the left. Touchdown, Spartan! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense, leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. The give to the back. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Right back to the well. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Got the back over the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Third down coming up after the completion. They'll try to run for it. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Demon Deacons are marching down the field. Give to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to get it through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Demon Deacons will hustle to the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quick strike complete.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He makes the connection. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Adams.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today.
Touchdown, Spartans! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Carolina looks lost today, and boy, does it show right now on the scoreboard. Almost like the coaching staff spent the week at Hilton Head instead of the film room. They're trailing by 22 to Georgia. Wheel circle.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Wide open downfield. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man downfield. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete on the right side. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Dialing up a second down pass play. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. One more snap coming before halftime. They're going to go to the air on third and short. He makes a catch. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at CEFU Stadium.
The Demon Deacons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. He'll start the third quarter with the run. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. He'll keep it himself. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking downfield, it's Adams. Complete to the right. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the beatdown has ensued. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that score scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Swings it out to the flat. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. He's got him in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They'll run play action. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
3rd and 1. Everything about defense says run, right? Bring more guys up, play aggressively, blitz more guys, and guess what? They threw the football, they caught you off guard, but you still had so many guys near the football up front. You were still able to get pressure, get the sack, make the big-time play.
The Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Snags it over the middle. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it from the gun. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires it. It's complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They'll throw it on first down. He finds his man.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And the Demon Deacons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. And now on third down after that last run. They'll try to power their way ahead. The Demon Deacons will have a first down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. He's going to pass. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Fires to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Wake.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 24 over East Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Rides to the back. Dances away from 1. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Handoff to the lone back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Here on third down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Adams. Got his man in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Spartans are on the move. Now on the counter. Makes one man miss. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Is another first down for the offense.
They go to the ground. Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Caught. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Moving away from pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The Spartans have taken it inside the 20. Now they'll run the draw. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
San Jose State, 55, Wake Forest, 27.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Still on his feet at the 45. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him for the sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He caught it. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the punishment has been extended.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Looking for a crease. It's Ramsey. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Quick handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Makes the grab down the middle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. And the Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. They're going to ride this running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the left six of that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Scanning the field, it's Adams. Unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Another first down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Touchdown, Spartan! And the stomping has commenced. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. South Carolina is on the wrong end of a one-sided affair today, and if you'll pardon the pun, the Chickens are going to come home to roost this week in Columbia.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. Trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go well.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. It's complete to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're trying to nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. trying to power it in. Touchdown, Spartans! And the route is on. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
76. Wake Forest, 30.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Caught over the middle. It's Hodges. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes it from the gun on third down. It's caught. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. He was wild, high and wide on that one. After the misfire now on 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. Coming after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Nifty little dance step. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They give it to him again. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down here for the offense.
1st down for the offense.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Splits the uprights, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking to throw on second down. Got his man quickly. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Oh, he wants it all. Got it inside the 10. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll try the run. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. A 1st and 10 for this offense.
Good enough for a 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. At the 45, on his way. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
At the 38-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.